So there's a lot of people that we could call legends in the music scene, people who have paved the way, made a huge impact, changed the game, whatever. I think everybody would agree about this next person. Now, here's the deal. Again, this is somebody I could have 30 records and maybe not have their whole discography. And sometimes that can be really overwhelming. Like, I love this artist. I want to listen to all this great like stuff that they've done over the history of their career, but where do I even start? And some people will tell you not to do this. But to me, I think this is great for what I want from my record collection. And that's a big part of what you got to figure out. So I'm not going to be able to have every record by every artist. I got to choose the artists that are the most important to me. But that doesn't mean that I don't want some music by some of these artists. So where you come in handy, or what comes in handy there, are these greatest hits albums. And this is one for Stevie Wonder. This is Stevie Wonder number ones. This is one I picked up at Target. So no surprise, we got that Target red vinyl, which is, they seem to do a lot. Gets a little bit old, but I understand why they do it. They've got branding on point, that's for sure. But this is a album that collects Stevie Wonder's number one hits. It is I don't even know. I mean, I'm assuming it's got to be, right? Yeah, it's double LP. I've listened to it, but it's been a minute since I listened to it. Now, for me, the one thing I don't like about this, and this is always hard for me, I've got vision challenges. White on yellow makes it super, super hard to read. But let's look at the track listing here. We've got Fingertips Part 2. Goodness gracious. Uptight, Everything's All Right. I Was Made to Love Her. Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours. Superstition. You Are the Sunshine of My Life. Then we get to side 2. We've got Higher Ground, which if you're a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, you can really appreciate, even more. Living for the City. You Haven't Done Nothing. Boogie On, Reggae Woman. I Wish. We get to side 3. We've got Sir Duke. Send One Your Love. Master Blaster, Jammin'. That Girl. And I Just Called to Say I Love You. And then we get to side 4. We got Part-Time Lover. Overjoyed. Skeletons. And So What the Fuss. You probably recognized at least a handful of those songs. I know that there are many of those that I grew up listening to and appreciating. Stevie Wonder's one of those people. Pardon me. I mean, you got him on Motown with that Motown sound, that early stuff that was just blowing people away. But then you've got this guy who was just a genius, was someone who was not afraid to take risks and try things, incorporating sounds that nobody had used, and still making music to this day. He's one of those that we're lucky to still have around. And you want to find him before he's gone. So if you don't have any Stevie Wonder in your collection, maybe start with a greatest hits collection. Start with something like number ones. But man, there's so many albums that you can explore after that and pick up. But you got to have some Stevie Wonder in your collection.